Welcome back to Mr. Smith Garage. We are working on Jack. I think I promised some of you that I was going to start working on Jack again, and so we're back working on Jack. Wanted to give you an idea of what we're doing today. Bushings for rear trailing arms. Here's my rear trailing arm. We had a video a long time ago of us cleaning this out, getting it ready for this process of putting them back in. I've got new bushings that I got from my friend Burley over at Burley Motorsports. Actually, it's funny because he called me today about somebody asking him about an alternator, and I was going to call him today because I kept forgetting he went through kind of what to do with these and how to grease them and put them in. I've asked him a couple of times because I've been going through the process of going to be doing it, and then I remember him telling me that there was actually something out on the website. So if you go to the trailing arm bushings, down at the bottom of the website, he has instructions, and they're right here. So I found them, printed them. We're using dielectric grease to grease these. It's a silicone-based grease. He's pretty clear in his instructions about using a silicone-based grease, as the other ones will start to make it squeak if you use the other kind of grease. And the grease we're putting in is going to go on the metal inside here. There's actually some grooves in here you might not be able to see. I'm in the dark in the garage because it's evening time. A little bit of grease will go in the space in between, and we'll get some grease on the outside here to slide in there. These do slide in nicely. Bolt head goes to the outside, nuts go to the inside. I'm kind of excited to do this. I've been putting it off for a long time, and we're just going to get the trailing arms in there hanging for today. I've got the Schwenk springs from Burley. We also have the RadFlow Shocks. So once again, if you're looking for that, that's I think it's burleymotorsports.net. He's not sponsoring me, but he's a good guy. He sells quality parts, and I'm just happy to have him close by where I can buy parts from him. I also got the Bentley out so that I can see it's like 74 foot-pounds of torque on both of those bolts. Bolts to the outside, nuts to the inside. I'm just going to record this one side for you, just so you can kind of see what's going on. Hopefully we're being generous enough with that grease. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of holding it, making sure I'm even, and getting that in there. I think that's the easiest way to get these bad boys in there. So this would be a good time to add your silicone grease in here. We're just going to put a little bit around the edge, right on the edge here, so that I can slide it through with this. Make sure you can see what's going on here. Okay, so that one's in. Let's get this one in there. And around the bushing. On the steel, and once it's on there, that will slide. This one slides a little better. You take gloves off so don't get grease on everything. And let's see what you can see here, huh? Considering how dark it is. I am quite surprised at how easy this went in. That was way too easy. So they're slotted up and down, and this one in the back slotted side to side to give you that ability to adjust your wheels. Right now we're just going to get these on. But wow, that seemed kind of easy, huh? Can't wait to get the springs and my shocks and my new axles, my transaxle that's sitting right over here. That was really a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Hardest part was getting the bushings in there. They're a little dusty. Like I said, I cleaned them up a couple of months ago and looks good. Well, thanks for joining me, Mr. Smith's Garage. We'll be back with more with Jack. Jack is at 81, if you didn't know this, 81 air-cooled Vanagon, Westphalia. Picked Jack up a few years ago, and I knew it was going to be kind of a long-term project. Had a lot of black widows, and so I'm just happy that most of the spiders are gone. I actually just sprayed and killed a spider right before I got under here, but it wasn't a black widow anymore, so we just have daddy long legs. I did want to ask, and this thing is back here on that firewall. I don't know if I've ever used that. If you know what that is and you could comment, it looks like some kind of a solenoid, or I don't know. When I took stuff apart, I don't remember taking anything off of there, but possibly I did. It's been a while since I've taken the engine transmission out. If you know what that is, if you could comment down below, I'd appreciate it. But for now, I think I'm just gonna sign off here, let you guys get back to your other YouTube videos. If you enjoy it, tell people that you know that Mr. Smith Garage is kind of reincorporating an 81 air-cooled California emissions Vanagon into the world. So we're excited to get this thing going and get this working. So thanks once again for joining me. Talk to you next time.